Yeah, just absolutely heartbreaking. And when you really think about it, of course, Charlotte, right near Raleigh, a lot of times our flights connect through there. So it's very possible that many of you at home have interacted with some of these flight attendants or been on a flight with that pilot before. But meanwhile, back here at RDU, things are moving again after Reagan National opened up some of those flights coming in here tonight. And for many people, this really hits close to home. Arriving at RDU, Blythe from Cary, ready to rush home and hug her family.
Happy to be home, gonna go home, see my kids, and just thinking about those that are no longer with us.
She was in D.C. for a conference, flying out of Reagan just 24 hours after that deadly crash.
I was Ubering back with my colleagues, and we actually passed the crash site, which was pretty eerie, to say the least.
She says the airport in D.C. was closed until this afternoon. She almost thought about driving back instead, making her flight hard not to think about what happened as she looked over the Potomac.
It's one of the things that you kind of have to put to the back of your mind because you got to get where you're going.
But tonight, remembering those who didn't make it home to North Carolina, the flight crew based in Charlotte, remembering flight attendants Ian Epstein, a fun-loving father who went from selling RVs to taking to the skies, his former co-worker sharing the joy he brought into their lives.
Very talented in getting people what they wanted. Just making them feel at ease, comfortable, like they were a part of his family.
The Charlotte area also remembering Danasia Elder, who loved God, her kids, and travel, and Wendy Jo Shaffer, leaving behind 2 young boys, the pilot, Jonathan Campos, and First Officer Samuel Lilley, who was about to get married. Back at RDU, those who have been in their shoes, not taking life or their jobs for granted. Adam Evans is a pilot who's flown the same kind of plane hundreds of times.
It's a very complicated environment and requires us all to be at our best. And even when that happens, there's still things that can happen.
Today is somber feeling getting in the cockpit to finish his journey from RDU to Salt Lake City, but he hopes the pain and grief never gives way to fear.
Don't let this be something that deters you from flying or from placing trust in an airline or your flight crew.
Yeah, back out live, and of course a lot of flights do come from Reagan National here to RDU. As a matter of fact, looking at the big board right now, one just landed, a few closing out the night. Of course, it's only a 45-minute flight, so a lot of people impacted by that were just in D.C. a little bit earlier today. Now, again, the airport there is open again, things moving smoothly here at RDU tonight, but obviously what happened weighing heavy on a lot of hearts here tonight. Reporting live at RDU, Tom George, ABC 11, Eyewitness News.